Hello and welcome back. Today we're playing another game, a new game. This is called Rogue Soulstone. This is actually the demo, so the actual game itself hasn't come out yet, but the demo is pretty fun. You've got three different characters, so you'll start off with this Spellbreaker, and then you have to pay the minor Soulstones to unlock these two. I've had some fun doing that. So there's also different weapons you can craft in the blacksmith. I've done that for a couple people. Runes aren't available yet. I'm not 100% sure, but evidently they're expensive. We'll see if that's the case later on. There's a skill tree. This is shared across all characters. You got little different bonuses like max health, healing, dashes, all that fun stuff. Oh, hello, little kitty cat. Hello, Ursats. Personally, I'm a big fan of magic person because it is a lot of fun. And we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and play with this new weapon. I haven't actually tried out the Blood God's Legacy. Blood for the Blood God. Blood for the Blood God. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll give this guy a shot. He's a melee build character, as you can kind of see by the different base modifiers to some of these people. Sentinel's interesting. I'm going to give him a shot another time. I've only played them once. And I'm not 100% sure. I think as you play more card types are unlocked. Or upgrade types are unlocked while you're playing through. What is up with you, baby girl? She's being super affectionate, which is a little unusual for her. She's a very sweet cat, but, you know. Anyways, excuse me, cat. You're blocking my view. Yeah, no, that's my water. Why are you going for my water? Anyways, I can barely see my screen. Actually, let's go back to the blacksmith. So you have different materials to. Okay, so like copper. Oh, I've already collected materials. So, different areas have different materials, as you can kind of see right here. So you got copper, ruby, gold, iron, emerald, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and just make. Oh wait, I don't have enough soul stones. So cool. We'll do that later, and I'll show you how that works. So let's go ahead and get started. We just need souls. We're gonna go with the Scorching Valley, just because. Well, yeah. And yeah, your attacks are automatically launched. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about that. You can apply different status effects. They stack a fair bit. I don't know what the limit is on stacking. And you can dash by pressing shift. I'm sure you can rebind that at some point. Baby cat, quit clawing at my screen. She's pawing at the monster. She's a very helpful kitty cat. Also, you have certain amount of mass, which like a character does, which allows you to bop some of these guys out of the way. Larger enemies don't bop quite as well. We'll see some of them later on. What is up with you, baby girl? Now you're going after. Okay, there you go. So we got to level up. You hit Q right now to level up. You got all these different things. Oh, damage increase. So that is useful if you've got multiple. Baby girl, cat. What are you liquefying for? Alright. Fire Shield is cool. I don't usually go with it because just don't care for it. You can also unlock rerolls in the skill tree. I'm going to go ahead and go with Vicious Strikes right now because that's just good overall. And with all the new enemies we're going to have coming in, really helps deal with them, and then they'll take the bleed damage and all that. There are health crystals around. They're little green crystals. So like this is iron right here. The health crystals are green. Okay, so we're going for a blood build, or a bleed build, because your basic attack applies bleed. So we'll go ahead and do that. When you unlock something, it immediately activates, and everything is based on cooldowns. Oh, yeah, random meteors get swarmed. So much fun. Alright, we leveled up again. Yeah, you level up pretty quickly early on. It's nice. And then, like, these are the first mini bosses. Annoying. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and grab Wise. It's very useful to get that bonus XP early on, and later on it becomes very hard to level up. You know, typical roguelite. It's trying to get you to die eventually. All right. We'll apply more bleed to this guy. There we go. Bleed for me. Yes, I know I've got a couple of level ups, so we're going to grab that. Let's go ahead and grab Magnetic, and we'll grab Might. Oh, we got zapped. How painful. There's a health crystal. And it automatically applies. You don't actually have to pick up the health crystals versus, say, you know, your iron ore, which you will actually have to pick up the various and sundry crystals. Unless you're standing right on top of it, which I was. Crit chance. I'll go with that. That's not as useful. Let's see. We'll go with Doom. So 15% chance to apply it, and it'll trigger again later. As you can see what it said. Also, if you hold over here, you can see your things, and if you hit escape, your abilities can escape, and then actually go over them. Now, so some of these, like you saw in the last upgrade, you could pick Icy Touch, and it will 10% chance to slow on your attacks. And every one of these skills is kept, well, not the buff, but all these attacks or skills are counted as attacks. So don't have to worry about that. But if you take multiples of some of those, like the Doom, it will stack multiplicatively. So, very useful. Very useful. Let's go ahead and grab Bloodlust. Get that cooldown reduction and an attack speed bonus. And as per usual, kiting in a circle is a great way to convince people that you're serious. Well, not serious, but especially early levels, to just kite the circle around the boss you're looking for and get all the bonuses. Alright, so like Fateful Strike. So 50% chance. So this is one level, 15%, 28 after 5. We'll grab that, and then I'm going to pause. And where's it do? Fateful Strikes. 30% chance to cause Doom, and it causes 68 damage. So it does stack, which makes it a very useful little thing to deal with. Ooh, just batting that body around. Cool. Didn't realize that. Ooh, buff the pot. So increases the potency of the buffs. There's also ones that increase the, what's it called? I forget. It's physical, ground in front of you, apply stun, or we could do poison. Let's go ahead and grab stun and confusion. Now, it's a fun game. I like the graphics. Oh, and then we've got the Plague Bearer. So right now in the demo, you've only got one of the Void Lords, which is Alexei the Plague Bearer. He has a whole bunch of AoE attacks. He does poison the ground, which is really annoying. If you step on those poison blocks, you will take damage pretty quickly. Let me demonstrate, because I've got plenty of health. You see me ticking down? Yeah. That's just from walking across it. Pretty hefty. Let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, there's cooldowns, but we're going to go ahead and increase crit chance. That is one of the most annoying abilities he has, because you pretty much have to either be fast or dash out of it. Oh, yeah, those little bomb dudes, really annoying. Let's grab some more Doom. And we'll reapply. But yeah, those bomb dudes will blast you around, and you can do some... you can be bounced pretty heftily. Yeah, you saw how we kind of just bounced around there. They don't do a ton of damage. I think like 5 damage, but, you know, it adds up. Alright, so, we'll grab more. Let's go ahead and grab Festering Strike. 4 damage. Main reason I'm getting Festering Strike is because it is physical. And so there are certain buffs that do all physical items, for example. There we go. Grab that. So that Soulstone he dropped, that big old shard, those are used for some of the upgrades in the upgrade tree. So you want to make sure you grab them. Ooh, that's a nice one. Subdue, active skill. Okay. We're going to replace that because it is a physical melee instant, and we're working on the bleed. You can kill these little annoying dudes, so it's usually a good idea to do that because you don't want to deal with them. Melee guy, most of his attacks are directional, the spell sword dude, so you want to make sure that this little marker is facing it. The mage is just auto fire, which I like because it makes my life easier. I wish we could reroll some of these. Let's go ahead and grab increased damage. Ooh, and look at that. Damage of melee by 20%. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a pair of buffs. I'm keeping the buffs because they are actually kind of strong. Unless I find something that, you know, I absolutely adore. Alright. Don't need any of these. And I love this. This is probably my favorite thing about this. So some of them will pop up with, you know, abilities. But when you have a full stack of abilities down here, it always gives you replace choices with passive power-ups. So you're not limited. Ooh, that's hilarious. You're not limited to having to replace a skill or skipping it. You can always get something nice or get a bonus. You don't have to lose anything, which amazeballs. And let's face it, the graphics are pretty cool. I enjoy it a lot. Wow, you got even more crits, more bleed. We'll grab more bleed and cooldowns by 8%. When I did my initial couple of runs, there were no cooldown options. So I don't know if the demo got updated or if it was, you know. Excuse me while I dash out of this swarm of doom. Or if it was unlocked through play. I like to think it was unlocked through play because that's just cool. We'll grab some more HP. And more bonus damage to crit strikes. Because bleed increases chances for crit strikes. Oh, you can also, if you pause, you can see your maximum health, crit chance, potency, all this fun stuff. Quite nice to have all your statistics. I love it. Makes things really cool. Ooh, we got a whole swarm coming in, so let's go ahead and deal with them. And bounce. You can kind of block the damage from these little boom boys by dashing through them. You get just a few frames of invulnerability, which is nice. Now we grab some more HP. Those spiders, super dangerous. They cast web, which slows you down. Where is the buff thing? I need to let them hit me so I can show you. Alright, come on. Here we go. Alright, right here. That's a debuff. So, I have a slowdown. It doesn't show here. That would be nice if it did, how much. But it's 4 stacks of the debuff, so I've been hit 4 times, I think. I really hate the spiders. Because that movement speed keeps you alive. Oh, none of these are great. We'll just increase chances of that. Let's switch to... Whoa. Okay. We're going to go ahead and grab Burn, because more DPS is good DPS. And we've already got some grab stuff, as you can see. So I'm not too worried about getting even more of it. The dash does cool down relatively quickly, which is kind of nice. It's not one of those super critical things you have to monitor 100% of the time, but you know, you don't want to just waste it on nothing. Ooh, increase the duration of might by 20%. I will take a buff to my buff. Buff the buff. Buff buff. Alright. Subdue. We'll grab a bit more damage on that. Which one is subdue? That's the powerful strike in the direction you're aiming. Okay, cool. So we'll play through this guy. We'll kill this guy off, then we'll let ourselves die because we've got enough money to do what we need. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and die. It's going to take a minute. Oh. Before I forget, smite. So it says healing 11 health to allies. That includes you. Yeah, so you can heal yourself off of it. It's great. Alright. Reduce all... No, we're not going to do that. Yeah, so we're taking damage. We're standing in the poison. It's not a good idea to do that, but there we go. All right, let's head back, and we'll go to the blacksmith. We'll go over to this character. We're going to unlock their bow. Each of the bows has different, options. So this one is just fires 3 arrows you're aiming, basically infinite range. It's kind of nice. And then you got your 10 arrows short range, going where you're going. Fragility increases damage received by 5% for 10 seconds. That does stack, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go with the Arcane Weaver, which is my favorite character. And we're going to be having some fun with that. Anything I can buy real quick. Block attacks. Crit chance. We'll grab some crit chance. Cool. Cool. Fight. Whoop. Back. Right. So the Arcane Staff just does arcane damage. I like this one because burn stacks. Really cool. Also, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and fight, and we'll go to the caves of Dalzog. I almost beat this one, but we're not going to spend the time required for that. It's like an hour, I think. I lose track of time when I'm playing this game. It is meditative almost. Look at that. I'm just bouncing around. Still have to move because they will eventually get there. Yeah. Bounce for me. Bounce for me. Alright. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but as you can see, it does stack up. So, gets there eventually. Running through the hordes of enemies as I channel my fire blast. Spontaneous combustion. We'll grab that. Do a little bit of extra deeps. Burn. I'm not sure if the dots can crit, but I'm pretty sure they can. It's kind of hard to see considering how quickly everything is moving. And if I stop and stand still, there's a decent chance that I'll, die. Let's see. Meteor. Not my favorite skill, but a good one. Let's go ahead and grab... We'll grab Meteor. It's good. Lots of disruption. And disruption is good. Alright, let's go ahead and dash back through these guys. And you can, I don't know how many holy or arcane skills are in here yet. Oh, nice. We'll grab some extra DPS for all our fire-based skills. But you can get a number of... don't like it. We'll grab the... We'll grab Relentless. Cooldown is reduced a little bit. I'm not 100% sure whether grabbing the power-ups is a good idea or not. I think it is because it's a little bit separate from... we'll go ahead and grab... We'll grab Lightning Bolt. I don't like it. Well, I do like it, but I want to go fire. Like a crazy man, I've got a case of pyromania. Alright, spontaneous... Area of effect. Effect. Man, we're grabbing it. Well, if we need to replace Lightning Bolt, we will replace Lightning Bolt. I'd rather not, because, well, we'll see. Flame Wall is not my favorite. It does decent damage, and you can actually check the damages of all your abilities after you die, which is nice. Ah, crit chance. Yay. So you can do all sorts of really cool... Oh, Fire Pillar. I haven't seen that one before. Hey, let's grab a Fire Pillar. Alright, you're going to activate now. Right there. Okay, so it's just a damage and, what, knock-up? So not super great, but, you know, that works. So it does appear that you can get new options. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Let's grab the potency, I guess. As we do have crit stuffs built in, I believe. Maybe. If not, we will. Let's go ahead and grab slow, because slow is good. When you're dealing with all these guys, especially some of the ones that like to chase you. There's a wide variety of enemies, and they do change colors, get more complicated. Don't want that, but we'll grab it anyways. I'm hoping my favorite skill of all shows up at some point. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is so cool. Alright. Just running the circles. Area of effect. Let's grab some more wisdom. I think the wisdom will help you level up faster. I don't know how the enemies get more difficult. Like, is it based off of how many you kill? Is it based off of flat time? Because if it's based off of flat time, then early level ups, very, very useful. Whoa, 12%. I'll take that. Yeah. See what I mean? Meteor shower. It is so cool. Watch this. Boom. And that stacks your burns. Oh, that was a pair of zapper-de-doos. It stuns, it does damage. Ooh, we'll take a 50% chance to block all the damage. Alright, don't want fire shield. Let's grab one magnetic. It's 40%, so useful. Means we don't have to go quite as far to get all our enemies. Alright. Don't want any of those. I like Bloodlust. Movement speed, cooldowns, but we're going to pass that. And we'll grab Merciless. Jack the DPS for our... Not DPS. The impact damage for our crits a little bit more. Because we do a lot of that damage. Let's start building up that burn damage as well. Whew. Just make it a regular Inferno. Look at that, look at that. I love that damage. It's so cool. Firebolt. I don't like Firebolt. Oh well. I guess it doesn't hurt to have, you know, an extra pointy skill. We could replace it with Firewall, though. You know what? I'm going to replace it with Firewall. Actually, we're going to replace Lightning Bolt with Firewall. That way we are now Inferno. Everything burns. Right now, I don't think there are resistances to damage types. Or at least it's not been revealed in the demo. We'll see if they do add in damage types like that. More Firebolt. Okay, let's increase chances of critting, though. Because that will be valuable. And as you can see right here, that's how many monsters you have to get to eliminate. Or to summon a Void Man. Yes, summon a Void Man. More wisdom. More wisdom, more XP. Alright, skip this. There's some Cool, Shadow Bolt. Ooh, 12% reduction on cooldowns? Yes, please. That was me dashing twice, I think. Maybe I got hit. I don't know. But yeah, you can get some really insane cooldowns. Meteor Shower, Area of Effect. Yes, please. It doesn't do a ton of damage in and of itself, but it stuns and it does that stacking damage as you can kind of see. Alright, instant Area of Effect. It's really not that good. So we'll grab some more Wisdom. That's in short supply. Yeah, so you can dash into some of these guys to trigger them, which is, you know, really cool mechanic. So if you're having issues with those little explodey boys, yeah, it's a good option. More burn. So let's take a look at our burn damage real quick. So we've taken 3 of them, 45% chance to deal 90 damage over 10 seconds. And again, it stacks. 1 stack, 2 stack, 4 stack. Alright, look at that. Area of Effect by 20% for all area skills. So we got a bunch of those. And having gained all that wisdom, we're leveling up a lot faster than we normally would at this point. Look at that. A little bit more for projectile skills. We'll take that. Because it boosts our basic attack. And boosting your basic attack is generally a good idea because it is so quick, and it applies all the dots that you'll have eventually accumulated. Smite is really good if you're playing a melee character, but I don't like it if I'm not playing a melee character. We'll grab some extra damage for Meteor. We do want to start building up more damage if we can. Whoop, didn't time that one right. Critical strike chance, more damage. Just general damage. Sometimes your spells will target these things, so just keep that in mind. It's not the end of the world when it does, but it can be a little bit weird. Ah, here we go. Plague Boy. Let's see how quickly we can... Whoop. That is the one downside. It's sometimes hard to see your enemies. So, keep moving. Meteor Shower Deeps goes up. Where is Alexi? It would be nice if there was an actual indicator where the boss was, because sometimes you lose track of them when you're wandering around hunting these guys. So, that is a really annoying ability, because it is kind of a shotgun. Also, some of these tooltips aren't as useful as you might think. Alright, school killdowns. Yeah, kill down. Doom is kind of iffy with this particular character because you're going to be dealing so many attacks that it will keep repeating. It can be useful, but I usually don't go with it on a fire build unless I have nothing better to pick. It takes some practice to figure out the timing of Alexi's zappy attack. Gonna have to wait for the bar to be fully filled, because if you go out of range, it can still hit you like that. All right, Fire Pillar, Potency. We'll grab Potency on crit strikes because, well, it's better than any of the others. 30%. Whoa! Let me get out of there. Don't want to die. I want to murder Alexi. Now, if I was a good YouTuber, I'd probably make a video separate for each of these, but as you guys who are on my channel know, I don't normally play these types of games on the channel. Maybe I should, because they're a lot of fun. Woo! I'm bouncing. Let's go. More cooldowns. Yeah. There was one point where I was basically summoning Meteor Storm, then a Meteor Storm, then a Meteor Storm. It's a little bit more cooldown to get that particular effect done, but whew, it's fun. Just the whoosh. Oh, all effects are doubled. I haven't seen this one before. Let's grab it. And considering how much crit strike I have, yeah. How much crit strike chance? Oh, I've only got 29%. 1 in 3, but you can see with all the applications and stuff we've got, yeah, we're dealing plenty of crits. All right. Probably gonna want to. Oh, there's his crystal. There we go. All right. So, ooh, firebolt skill, another meteor. Eh. All right, let's go ahead and die real quick, and then I'll just do a quick demo of the archer, because the archer's not my favorite character. Having trouble dying right then. Gotta love that. We'll do a quick demo of the archer. Let's try that new Executioner of Souls. Spoiler alert! Increase range for a collection? Yeah, we'll do that. Skill cooldowns, school killdowns. Why do I keep wanting to say that? I don't know. No idea. Alright, let's go back to... Let's just go here. Yes? Yes, we'll go here. Since I haven't shown this one, I don't think. Nope. Okay. Those are very short ranged. Okay. Good to know. Did not realize they were so short ranged. You swinging at me, bro? You swinging at me? Nah. Yeah, so you got your shotgun character here. I mean, shot bow. Interesting. They also have a bonus dash, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we'll take the skill cooldowns. I promise I can speak English. Most of the time. It is my only language. Besides sarcasm. Yeah, murder. Murder. Yeah, super fun. Just standing here shooting people in the face. Now for you. Now for you. Miss me. Alright, and then you've got your various and other sundry skills. So, cool. Oh, it's pretty. I'm sure that different characters will have different options and things. I need to remember to put a link to this in my in the video description. Note to self, put a link in here. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and call this one quits. Just wanted to show you off that character. It's a very good game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and look at all these characters. Like, I don't know what all they do, but it's pretty cool. And then you've got a whole bunch of different weapons to build, you know, different types of things off of. Like, get more things, so this one makes you take more damage. Like, so you like it stacks 35% less damage resistance, but oh, bunch of increased damage, movement speed, etc. So yeah, and a 30% experience modifier. Like, what? And you can see some of these other characters. Looks like we got like an armor dude, like a berserker, maybe summoner. Who knows? But definitely is an interesting game. Give it a try. It's got a demo right now, free demo. So if this is the type of game you enjoy, give it a go. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoy this, like and subscribe. Be sure to check out their stuff if you want to. This is not a sponsored video by any stretch of the imagination. There's nothing to sponsor. So thank you, and you have a lovely day.